This is a Disneyland original little long-playing record, and I am your story reader. I am going to begin now to read the story of Mickey and the Beanstalk. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when Tinker Bell rings her little bells, like this.
Let's begin now. Happy Valley is an enchanted land. Everyone who lives there, including Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, are held under a wonderful spell cast by the singing harp. The golden harp lives in a castle in the mountains, just above the valley. She has a beautiful singing voice. One day, a mysterious shadow crept over the valley, and something dreadful happened. When the shadow lifted, the golden harp was gone. The valley was no longer a happy place. The crops died, and the cows stopped giving milk. All of the families were hungry, including Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. It was decided that Mickey would take their cow into town and exchange her for some food. Mickey, however, exchanged the cow for some magic beans and brought them home to Donald and Goofy. Donald became so angry he threw the beans across the room, and one bean fell through a crack in the floor. That night, as the boys slept, a strange thing happened. A vine began to grow from the bean that had fallen through the floor. It grew very quickly, and as it grew, it lifted the tiny house into the air. All night long the beanstalk grew, lifting Mickey, Donald, and Goofy higher and higher. When they woke up in the morning, they were in a land above the clouds. Directly in front of them stood a giant castle. They knocked on the massive door, but no one answered. So they crawled under and found themselves in a grand hall. Goofy made an exciting discovery: food. They were about to eat when a gentle voice asked, "Who's there? Who's out there?" "Look, it's the singing harp!" cried Mickey. "She's locked in that cage."
"How did you get here?"
asked Goofy. "The wicked giant kidnapped me," said the harp. "He's very big and very nasty. Quick, hide, here he comes." Mickey, Donald, and Goofy hid behind some dishes on the table. The giant went to the table to eat and found the hiding trio. He caught all three and put them into the cage with the magic harp. Mickey, however, was just able to slip out of the cage before the giant closed the gate. They decided the best way to escape would be to have the harp sing the giant to sleep. So she sang a lullaby, and in no time the giant was snoring. Mickey carefully lowered himself into the giant's pocket, got the key, and climbed back out. He crawled up the giant's shirt, onto the table, and released his friends from the cage. Donald, Goofy, and the harp started to run towards the castle gate, but Mickey decided to tie the giant's shoelaces together, just in case he tried to chase them. In doing so, Mickey woke the giant, and the chase began. Donald, Goofy, and the harp got to the beanstalk and were on their way down. But Mickey was really in trouble. The giant swung a club and barely missed Mickey, who was running as fast as he could towards the beanstalk. Mickey managed to get to the stalk ahead of the giant and quickly began to climb down. Donald and Goofy, now on the ground, began to chop down the beanstalk. "Hurry!" they called to Mickey. "The stalk's beginning to fall." "Here I am," said Mickey. "Let it fall!" There was a crash, and that was the end of the giant. The singing harp returned to her castle in the mountains, and Mickey, Donald, and Goofy returned to their home in what was once again a happy valley.